Hey there, it's Mr. Leatherwood and
Miss Drury.
her first video.
Yay!
Are you excited?
Nervous?
Nervous. Okay.
Yay.
So I got this pizza, and I'm going to bring it home, and I'm going to feed my family. And so I've got me, and I've got Mrs. Leatherwood, I've got Charlie, and I've got Lucy. So I've got how many people?
4.
4 people. So I want to equally serve all of us. Charlie eats a lot, and so does Lucy. So we all want to eat the same. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
So how are we going to do that?
I don't know. What do you think? I'm
Well-
thinking into fourths, maybe.
Why fourths?
Well, that way each person in our family or your family can each have an equal part.
Okay. So there's the whole pizza, right?
Yes.
And we're going to divide it into 4 equal parts.
Yeah. Let's
Is that
try
right?
that.
All right,
yeah,
let's
try it.
Go ahead. Our high-tech pizza cutter here, right? There you go. I really don't like mushrooms, but...
I'm going to give you the one with extra mushrooms,
Gee,
Mr. Leatherwood.
thanks. All right. So now Charlie could have a 4th, right? Charlie could have a 4th. Lucy could have a 4th. Mrs. Leatherwood, Mr. Leatherwood. Not too bad.
All right. Sounds good.
So now what? So that would be a fraction, right?
I would think so.
1/4.
Yes, because you have 4 parts of one whole.
Okay, so 1/4. How else could we say that? So if we didn't want to talk about fractions, what could we talk about?
Well, I'm thinking maybe in decimal form. What do you think?
We could do that.
Okay.
Okay. Now the problem is when I say a decimal, I can't say 1/4 anymore. I got to say like a portion out of something. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So any ideas?
I think 1/4, that makes me think of money. So I'm taking 100 and dividing it into 4. So I'm thinking it would be a quarter. So maybe 25 hundredths?
How would we show that with the pizza though?
I could cut up my pizza maybe into tenths.
Why did you pick tenths, I wonder?
Well, because we have our ones, and then it is the next place over here, and I know I'm going to have to divide it up, so I'm going to try tenths.
All right, well, let's try that. So we have a new pizza, right?
Here's my new pizza.
Oh, look, you've got lines on your pizza.
I wonder why.
It's like that Pizza Hut pizza where it's like strips.
The pizza box thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll let you cut that out, and we'll be right. All right, so you've done some cutting.
I have. Here are my 10 pieces.
Okay.
Since I decided on my place value chart that the next step I was going to need to do was break them up into tenths. So now I'm going to see how many pieces or how many tenths each person can get. So
Okay.
let's try it. So I'm going to give 1 to Lucy, 1 to Charlie, 1 to Daddy, and 1 to Mommy. I still have some left over.
You do, and we want to eat it all up.
I do.
We're hungry.
All right, so let's try this again. 1 to Daddy.
Oh.
Whoops.
Sorry, lost you.
Okay. And 1 to Mommy.
All right.
All right, Mr. Leatherwood.
So those are all in tenths, right?
They are.
I
I have 2 pieces left.
So, place value. Can you go get our place value chart? Because I don't know what to do next. Because we can't share 2 tenths with everybody, right?
No, we can't.
So we have place value. So what, if we can't cut them into tenths, what could we cut them into?
Well, looking at my chart, I just did tenths, so now I can do hundredths. So maybe I could cut my pieces into 10 more pieces. That would make hundredths, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that.
All right. Get to cutting. All right. So you cut them into, I have my 2 tenths, and you cut each of them into tenths, which makes them hundreds, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now what?
I'm going to try to divide these up amongst everybody.
Okay.
So I'm going to go 2 at a time this time.
Okay.
So let's see. There's Lucy and Charlie. We'll put Charlie over here. And Daddy. And then Mommy.
Still got quite a bit.
All right, let's try 2 more.
Okay.
Lucy, Charlie,
Oh,
Mommy,
okay.
and Daddy.
Still got 4 more.
You know what? Each person can get 1 more.
Ooh.
Wow.
Very cool.
Awesome. I divided my pizza up amongst everybody.
So we figured out the fraction earlier was 1/4. So then we decided, well, we don't necessarily want to use fractions all the time. So we wanted to figure out how to break it into decimals.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
So we used our place value chart and figured that tenths would be the easiest thing to cut them into, right?
Yes.
And then we got to a point where tenths wasn't going to work anymore, so then we cut it into what?
Hundredths.
100ths.
Yes.
Okay. So we did all this cutting, and we have this nice little 1/4 piece here, but then we've got this other stuff. So can you tell me, what is this other stuff? So we have 2/10, right?
Yes.
And then we have 500ths.
Yes.
So what does that end up being?
I don't know, Mr. Leatherwood. Can you explain it to me?
Uh-huh. Well, 2/10 and 500ths, if I put that together, is 2500ths, right?
Yes.
Right, because these would be 10 hundredths, and then 5, so that'd be 2500ths.
Yes.
So that means 1/4 also equals
2500ths.
2500ths.
So you're saying that this and this is equal to this?
Yes,
Wow.
I believe that to be true.
Okay.
All right. Is that it?
Yes.
You good?
Yes.
You sure? Did she do a great job for her first video? Relating fractions to decimals?
Now do I need to make some awkward noise?
Yeah, well, if you were Miss Mitchell, we'd have to make an awkward noise, yes. But you did wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Enjoy.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy.